Good morning, beautiful souls. What a glorious day. I'm going to share a bit in a moment about the Magda. If you haven't heard of the Magda, I'm going to explain that a little bit in a moment and my felt experiences of this recently. I just want to share where I am at the moment, back at my beautiful beach, and it's the first time I've been back in the water since the floods. If you're watching this from somewhere outside of Queensland, you're probably aware that we've had floods. I know there's been floods, in lots of places. So, I want to just send, first of all, lots of love and compassion and blessings out to anyone that's been involved with any of that. But today was the first day I got back in the ocean. Just want to show you here. She's so still. She's so still and calm and relatively clear right now. Just so beautiful. There's a real stillness at the moment, and it feels like the water herself, the ocean herself is in this process of reclaiming, restoring, healing. She's taken on so much. She's taken on all of our debris. Right? She consistently and continuously takes on all our debris. And it's this kind of analogy, right? For us, we take on all of this stuff, of this humanness, of this pain. We take on beliefs, we take on limitations, we take on structures that don't necessarily resonate with us as we grow up. We take on these things when we are infancy, when we're growing up. We take on these paradigms that maybe don't sit with us. We take on beliefs about ourselves as a woman, as a person. And just bathing in the ocean today, I was getting this beautiful reminder of the gift of the ocean. So many gifts, but one of them, this returning to the womb, returning to this briny, free-flowing space where we can fully, just fully surrender. Gail, I've inspired you to get to the beach. Oh, good. Come down wherever you are. Let me know where you are. So the ocean gives you this space to fully surrender. This briny container where we are fully held. And those that don't know me, I run Be a Beacon program and Brilliance Without Burnout. We work a lot in holding our own container in our womb space and be able to surrender into that. So to be able to surrender into the briny ocean and just dance, be held, know that you can fall down and get straight back up again, that you can explore in such a fluid way, because it's kind of like the weight of the world, it goes in the ocean for me. That the weight that we carry literally in our bones, it goes when we are suspended in the ocean. Gail's in Perth. Enjoy, darling. And when we're suspended in the ocean, it reminds me that I am held by something greater all of the time. And I get to have that physical felt experience in the ocean. So that was my experience this morning, and so needed. I wanted to pop this on Femmes, particularly this morning on Radiant Femmes. If you're watching this, where we did the live originally right now, and you might be seeing this shared in other places later on. Because there's a new era in the age of the feminine. Now, you might be familiar with maiden, mother, crone, right? These sort of eras that we're in as women as we go through our beautiful, amazing, miraculous lives. And there's a new era being talked about in the wind of being called Magda. I'm guessing from Magdalene. And my sense of this is this time in our lives, for many women it hits this sort of perimenopause sort of phase, which is totally where I'm at the moment. Put a yes down there if you are too, or you know what I'm talking about. And it's this time in our lives when we're going through this perimenopause or menopausal phase where so much comes up to be seen. So many ways that we have not fully allowed ourselves to be the fullness of who we are as a woman. And it's not because we were at fault in any way. It's just because it's the human experience. And these paradigms I was talking about before, these structures, these roles, these rules, this, no one teaches you how to be all woman. As a girl growing up into your maiden, into your mother, into your crone, we talk about the crone as the wise one because she's experienced all of life and come to some kind of inner knowing about the gems in life and can share that from a place of non-attachment because of that wisdom and because of that journey. And for me, this sort of phase, this season of the Magda is the seeing. It's the really seeing and the feeling. And, for anyone that's gone through perimenopause and into menopause, there's pain, there's emotion, there's rawness, there's this feeling that you're seeing everything with these eyes that you've never quite seen it before. And you are now being the warrior of your own life, and you are reclaiming those bones. If anyone's read the Women Who Run with the Wolves, you'll feel this. It's the picking up of the bones of everything that you left along the way of this path, this journey, the bits of you that you left behind, the bits of you that you put underneath the carpet, the bits of you that you swept to the side, the parts of you that you shamed, the parts of you that guilted. Yourself, the parts of you that judged yourself. And it's this process of reclaiming, restoring, healing, loving, nurturing, allowing the outpouring of emotion, allowing yourself. Because in this moment, in this era, in the Magda, if you don't allow now, you're gonna carry. If you don't heal now, if you don't restore now, if you don't reclaim now, you're gonna carry this emptiness, this wounding, this pain, and whatever levels that sort of accumulated in your life, and you're going to carry that into the crone. And we see this through disease, we see this through depression, we see this through loneliness, we see this through fatigue and illness, all the different ways it shows up in our life, through lack. So feeling the passion for this right now, and this is my life's work. Feels like it's culminating in this moment, in this rawness of everything that I have felt over my life, of these different pains and lack of fulfillment. I feel like I'm seeing it so deeply and so clearly right now because of this beautiful phase of the Magda that I'm in, and it's giving so much more juice and meaning to the work that I do, which, like I say, is an accumulation of my life. And of course I'm an accumulation of my life, and all of a sudden there's just a revealing of, yes, I get this even more why I'm doing this, helping women to do exactly what I'm doing now and have been doing for the last 10-15 years. But now there's a potency because of this era that I am in, this Magda. And I don't know if you relate to that. I'd love to hear your insights on that. I'm having a little difficulty seeing some of the messages that are coming up because it's so bright on my screen right now, and I don't have my glasses on. Maybe I can just pop them on. I don't even know if I brought my glasses. I did bring my glasses. Let's just pop them on right now. Maybe I can see, because I can see there's a few messages. And look, for those of you that don't know me, from this perspective, this is the work that I do, is helping women to regroove, reclaim, restore themselves, particularly at these times of transition. And sometimes you might go through something like this earlier in your life, when your young kids go to school, and then maybe you change jobs or you change relationships. I'm sure you know a lot about this. Gail is 10 years post-menopause and owning your power as a crone. Yeah, go girl. And do you understand what I'm saying? Do you relate to this sort of Magda phase that you probably went through, but maybe it wasn't called that then, that you feel this, did you feel that sense of reclaiming, Gail, that restoring, the process of moving from mother to crone? It's a definite era, right? So yeah, so for those of you that don't know too much about me, or you've just come across me, this is the work that I do, is helping women to reclaim, restore, and embody the fullness of who they are, who you are as a woman, who you have always been. But life is a journey, let's just say that. Life is a journey. And we are here to remember the fullness of who we are in our divinity and in our humanity, and bring those two together in the most perfect dance, right? In the most perfect dance. And it doesn't look perfect, right? Without any imperfections. My kind of perfect is full of imperfections, full of beauty, full of sometimes pain, but full of the fullness of the experience of being a woman. And that's what I want, right? That's what I love. So yeah, if you're anywhere near an ocean right now, or a body of water, I encourage you to get in it. If you're nowhere near water, you know what to do. Nature has all of nature has this gift for us of getting out of the smallness of our mind and the limitations of the bits and pieces of our life, and get into the fullness of life without the mental constructs, just to be, this is it, right here, right now. I can open into this, yeah, right now. Love to hear your thoughts, beautiful souls. And it's getting real warm down here now, so I think I'm going to get off the beach and continue on with my day. Mwah. So much love to you all, wherever you are. Take care, everyone. Be you.